Good afternoon, Mr. Trevor Summers. How are you, my brother?
I'm pretty fine, sir.
Right, what's on your mind today? I wanted to throw you off and talk about something else, but
You
I
want
didn't
to
get you in time about
Oh,
investing our little money, but you're probably not prepared for that. I mean, I know you're not a financial expert.
I don't have any to invest. Anyway, um, I very interesting talk from the doctor a little while ago.
Yes,
And that leads me to, I don't know, draw your attention to a video which I watched a couple of nights ago
yes.
about the slave who was a prince from Africa. Have you
Okay,
watched that?
yes. Yes, I
And
know that.
his name was Abdul Rahman, and he was
Yes,
a slave for 40 years. It would be interesting to watch it because there are some turn of events which I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in. And
yes.
this month being Black History Month,
Hmm.
I think it should be very appropriate for you to watch it if you can get it.
Right.
Right. Now, some of the things that are affecting the consumers immediately. I went into the supermarket, which I do fairly often, but I went into this section now that says cooking oil. And I was surprised at the price of cooking oils and how fast they have risen in terms of pricing. I don't know how people manage, especially with the better type of oil like coconut oil. The prices are atrocious.
Cook without it.
You can cook without it.
Yeah,
But
man.
then,
Take, for example, fish. I
yes,
can give you a simple little recipe. All you
yes,
need to do, or even chicken, you just
mhm,
get some water,
yes,
get rid of the fat, of course. You
mhm,
grate your ginger and your garlic and scale and everything, put it inside of it. And you tip a little, you call it now, mustard and your sauce. Put together, you boil the chicken in that. It tastes very nice.
I must try that, and I hope the consumers are listening to you because they could save a lot of money
Yeah,
from
man. You
better
don't need
cooking.
oil. You need oil at all.
Yes, and the
And
prices
by the
of,
way, you can do the same thing for fish.
you can do the same thing
Yeah,
for
man,
fish.
steamed fish.
Fish
I
is
use the same combination to put all your seasoning. By the way, turmeric and all those things are very healthy.
yes,
Turmeric and ginger. And sometimes I grate a little orange peel in it. I add
yes,
the Chinese sauce and the
uh-huh,
mustard. Just
yes.
cook it out. It cooks a matter of a few minutes. Don't need for oil because especially the older you get, you have to watch your intake of
You have to watch your intake
oil.
of oils.
Right,
That is
right.
right. The prices of other locally grown agricultural products,
Yes.
they're also high as well. And you know why? Because it passes through too many hands before it gets to the final consumer.
Exactly.
Too many hands.
Too
Because
many hands.
the farm gate price and the
Right.
final price at the supermarket, they are like astronomical units apart.
From the earth to the sun.
From the earth to the sun,
Yes, man.
several astronomical units between each other. Because the
Yes.
poor farmer don't get anything, and he has to be out there with all the risk, and he has to probably wait almost a whole year before he
Mhm.
can get anything out of it. But
And then
these
the
people,
transportation is little vans and so coming into Kingston. That's
right,
as economical.
and everything that the farmer does, he has to take that risk for 9 months, 12 months, as the case might be, and the dealers want to get rich off of him overnight.
Yes.
They must use their conscience a little bit, more, and make sure that the dealers don't, extort the poor consumer,
Yes.
especially the supermarket prices. So those people who can shop at the market, the farmers market, like Coronation and these places, you're better off if you can get there, especially if you're going to buy a lot of stuff. Consumers can save money by getting there because when you buy at some of the other markets, they go to Coronation Market and buy this stuff and go resell it at other markets
Right,
and
right.
the carts, the hand carts, and these other places.
What we
So
need are some more markets in communities
we
across
need some
Jamaica.
more
Even a one-day market.
right. We need some more of that because it would save a lot of money. We're not
Right,
saying
right.
that the dealers must not get some money, but at least man have some conscience. You
Yes.
can get yours overnight. The farmer has to wait a year with all the risk.
Mhm. Well, I can tell you that is not going to change. You just have to cut them out.
Well,
Not
we have
going
to
to
find,
change.
find ways of cutting them out.
Yes, ma'am.
Irish potatoes and sweet potato prices. Sweet potato was selling the other day for $500 a pound.
Hmm.
Sweet potato and Irish potato, I couldn't find any locally grown one in the market.
Hmm.
And we have to be satisfied with the foreign ones. and they are selling for $250, $300 a pound. How can a poor consumer who has a family to feed, feed himself and his potatoes? Or
And
people,
we can't put any tariff on that one, eh?
we put tariff on that one. When I go into the country areas, I don't
Yes.
see a lot of that being planted either.
Yes.
So farmers should understand that now is a good time to get into that business because there's money to be made in it.
Right.
So I do hope that the farmers will, it's dry weather time now and it is difficult to plant, but I hope you are preparing to get into it as soon as the rain start falling. So, we need to get a break now on some of the prices that are being charged in the markets by the dealers. And I must warn consumers too and the farmers. The drought now is a fire risk, especially bushfires. Farmers who are clearing up land using fire, sometimes these fires can get out of control. You can't control it.
You
especially
cannot.
like the wind. It is now windy, and you are likely to, get yourself in trouble if you start using fire to clear up your land.
We have another minute.
Yes.
Yes.
So therefore, the farmers, be careful how you use fires outside there to clear your land, because it can get to your house as well. The sparks are flying, it is windy. So if you can use composting instead of burning, you are better off because you can save yourself some fertilizer as well. So consumers, please, try and get those things and use what you have from nature.
By the way, I'll tell you what I did.
Yes.
I dug up the lawn, you see?
Yes.
About 3 feet or so. And I thought I was doing something very crazy. I stored the grass for a long time, up to a year. And then I put a layer of that mulch there, and then I put the soil back on top.
Right.
And nothing happened. And after a while, I realized that things were looking different. And I realized that the soil was not holding the water, so it didn't have to water. So it made a big difference because I created about a foot deep in terms of that mulch. And the mulch was holding the water, because when you have a lot, after a while you keep walking on it, it gets trampled down, and you know what happens. The water doesn't penetrate. I've been trouble, so Mr. Trevor
Finally, please, the drought is on. Recycle your water.
Right.
You save your water bill.
Tell the number we can contact the Consumers League.
9266388.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Trevor Summers. Until next week. And I must tell you, I was reading up about that talented Jamaican musician who made it big in Europe. Take care, my friend.
Oh, you did, yeah?